Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've got something absolutely groundbreaking to share with you today. If you've been hearing all the buzz around GPT-4 but haven't been sure how to actually use it, today's your lucky day. OpenAI just revealed how you can truly unlock the full potential of GPT-4, and trust me, you won't want to miss this. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the secret tricks and tips that will take you from being just another user to an expert in no time. Whether you're a content creator, entrepreneur, or just someone curious about the AI revolution, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get the most out of GPT-4. But here's the catch. I'm going to reveal some game-changing methods that most people don't know about. So make sure you stick around till the end. Seriously, you won't want to miss the final tip. If you're ready to level up your AI game, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell icon so you never miss out on future videos. Trust me, this is one video you'll want to watch all the way through, so let's dive in. What is GPT-4? Before we jump into all the cool ways you can use GPT-4, let's quickly revisit what it actually is. Imagine you're talking to an AI that's not just a robot spitting out random answers. No, GPT-4 is different. It's like having a conversation with a really well-read, fast-thinking expert who knows a little bit about almost everything. GPT-4 is the next-level language model created by OpenAI. It's designed to understand and generate human-like text based on whatever prompts you give it. So whether you're asking it to write an essay on Shakespeare's tragedies, explain a scientific concept, or even help you write a killer email to a potential client, GPT-4 can do it all. What makes GPT-4 special is its depth. It's not just about spitting out a generic response. It can follow a conversation, remember context, and give you nuanced answers. It's also more creative, more flexible, and smarter than ever before. But here's the real kicker. GPT-4 is better at understanding complex instructions. So instead of giving you a shallow, one-size-fits-all answer, it'll dive deeper into the details, making it incredibly useful for everything from creative writing to problem solving. How to access GPT-4? Now you're probably wondering, okay, this sounds amazing, but how do I actually get my hands on it? Let's break it down. First off, GPT-4 isn't something you can download on your computer like an app. No, OpenAI has made it accessible through a couple of platforms. The main one you'll probably use is ChatGPT. Here's the catch. GPT-4 isn't free, but it's not all that expensive either. You'll need to sign up for the ChatGPT Plus subscription, which costs $20 per month. Now, $20 might seem like a lot, but when you consider what you're getting, access to one of the most advanced AI models on the planet, it's an absolute steal. Once you sign up for ChatGPT Plus, you'll have direct access to GPT-4. All you need to do is click the GPT-4 option in your ChatGPT interface, and boom, you're good to go. It's as easy as that. For those of you who are more tech-savvy or developers, you can also get access to GPT-4 through OpenAI's API. This is a little more complicated, but it allows you to integrate GPT-4 into your own software, apps, or systems. So if you're working on a big project and need GPT-4's power behind the scenes, the API option is perfect for you. But for most of us, the ChatGPT Plus subscription will be the easiest and most practical way to tap into GPT-4's full potential. How to actually use GPT-4 effectively. All right, now that you've got access, let's talk about how to actually use GPT-4 in a way that makes you feel like you have your own personal AI assistant. Let me walk you through some strategies that will take your experience to the next level. Start with clear prompts. Picture this. You're walking into a new coffee shop and you're about to order a drink. If you just say, "I'll have something," you might end up with something that's totally not what you wanted, right? The same goes for GPT-4. If you give it vague prompts, you'll likely get vague answers. So be specific. For example, instead of saying, "Tell me about the weather," you could say, "Can you provide the weather forecast for the next 3 days in New York City, including temperature highs and lows, chances of rain and wind speeds?" See the difference? The more detail you give, the more accurate and useful GPT-4's response will be. Use multi-step instructions. Here's where GPT-4 really starts to shine. This AI model can handle complex multi-step tasks. So don't just ask it for one thing, ask it for a whole process. For instance, let's say you're trying to plan a vacation. You could ask GPT-4 to help you research the best destinations, generate a travel itinerary, and even recommend hotels based on your budget. The key is to break it into smaller chunks, just like you do if you were working with a human assistant. Refine responses with follow-up prompts. Sometimes GPT-4's first response might be good, but not quite perfect. That's where the magic happens. You can ask follow-up questions or refine the answer. It's like a conversation. Let's say GPT-4 gives you a general idea of what a website's homepage should look like. If you need more details, simply ask, "Can you add more specific recommendations for user navigation and design?" GPT-4 will process that and refine its response accordingly. Ask GPT-4 to think step by step. One thing GPT-4 excels at is breaking down complex ideas into simple steps. If you're trying to solve a complicated math problem, get coding help, or just need clarity on a difficult topic, ask GPT-4 to walk you through it step by step. It's like having a tutor or a coach guiding you through the process. For example, if you're coding a website, you could say, "Can you walk me through how to create a navigation bar in HTML and CSS?" And then, step by step, GPT-4 will give you detailed instructions. Use it for creative tasks. Now let's get creative. GPT-4 is an absolute goldmine when it comes to generating ideas. Want to write a novel, compose a song, or come up with new marketing slogans? GPT-4 can handle all that. You can ask it to write stories in any genre, or even help you brainstorm your next big idea. Imagine this. You're sitting down to write a fantasy novel, but you're stuck. You type, "Write me a scene where a young wizard discovers their magical powers in an ancient library." And just like that, GPT-4 comes up with a scene full of mystery and adventure. Leverage GPT-4 for code writing. Developers, this one's for you. If you're working on a coding project and need some help, GPT-4 is your best friend. It can write code snippets, explain complex algorithms, and even debug errors. Picture this. You're trying to write a Python function to calculate the average of a list of numbers. Instead of Googling for hours, you simply ask GPT-4, "Can you write a Python function that takes a list of numbers and returns the average?" And just like that, it spits out the code, and you're ready to roll. GPT-4's limitations and how to work around them. Of course, GPT-4 is amazing, but it's not perfect. So let's talk about a few limitations and how to work around them. Hallucinations. One of the big challenges with GPT-4 is that it sometimes hallucinates facts. This means it might make up information that sounds plausible, but isn't accurate. But don't worry, there's a workaround. When you're using GPT-4 for things like research or decision-making, always double-check the facts. Use GPT-4 as a jumping-off point, but verify information using trusted sources. Context limitations. GPT-4 can only keep track of so much context in a conversation. If you're chatting with it for a while, it might forget earlier details. To solve this, if you're working on a complex project, periodically remind GPT-4 of important information or summarize earlier points so it can stay on track. No real-time knowledge. One thing GPT-4 can't do is pull real-time data. So if you need information on current events or stock prices, GPT-4 won't be able to help. But that doesn't mean it's useless. Just combine GPT-4's creative power with real-time data from other sources when necessary. Practical use cases of GPT-4. Now that you know how to use GPT-4 effectively, let's talk about some real-world applications. What can you actually do with it? For content creators, if you're a content creator, whether that's writing blogs, making videos, or managing social media, GPT-4 can be a game changer. It can help you generate ideas, create outlines, or even write full blog posts and scripts. For entrepreneurs, for business owners and entrepreneurs, GPT-4 can help you automate tasks, draft emails, generate marketing copy, and even write proposals. For students, if you're studying, GPT-4 can summarize textbooks, help with research, and even assist in writing essays or solving math problems. For coders, as a developer, GPT-4 can help you write code, debug, and even give you tips on best practices for various programming languages. If you found this video helpful and insightful, be sure to hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Don't forget to click on the bell icon so you get notified whenever we release new videos about AI technology and OpenAI's latest updates. I hope you've learned a ton about how to really maximize GPT-4's capabilities. Remember, the future of AI is here, and it's more powerful than ever. If you've got any questions, suggestions, or topics you'd like us to cover, just drop a comment below. And if you're already using GPT-4 in an exciting way, we'd love to hear about it. Thanks again for joining us, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.